What is up, guys? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in to another video. Today we got a special one for you guys. We got this brand new LASFIT tire inflator, power bank, and a few other things in one. This thing is awesome. About to try it out, show you guys how it works. Very small, compact. Okay, so this comes in an awesome carrying case, as you can see. Open it up, bam. This is their brand new tire inflator. Let's go ahead, do the satisfying plastic pull off. This thing is, even though you can't tell right now because it's off, digital screen right here. It is LED, so it's got some nice lights that come on. Cool little air intake here, so the air comes in through to fill up tires. Gonna come out through here, plug in your little hoses. But the air hose goes in here for you to fill up your car tires. This is a USB port where you can plug in anything that you would like to charge, because like I said, it is also works as a power bank. So you can charge your phone or camera or anything else you may have with you. Regular USB, USB-C. And this is the charge port for, it does come with a cigarette lighter charger. So if you do need to charge it up on the road because you forgot to charge it while you were home, it does come with a cigarette lighter. Use that, plug it in right there to charge it up. Or you can even plug it into the wall if you have a USB-C charger, which a lot of phones nowadays have. My phone does. So I use my phone's charger to charge this up a little earlier. That works as well. And then you, of course, like I said, you got your USB if you want to charge something else. You got an awesome bright LED light here. This is for if you're out on the road at night maybe and you're on the side trying to fill up a tire. You can be safe, turn on that light. Two different modes to it. Let me go ahead to turn this on. You have your on power button right here. You have your different measurement button right here, and then you got up and down for increasing the PSI or decreasing the PSI. And this is going to be your LED light button right there. So you got to do is just hold it for a couple seconds. Screen comes on. Let go. Bam. You got a nice little battery indicator right here, so you know how charged it is. I got mine charged up all the way. You can set your PSI. Right now it's set to 35 pounds. There you can see on the car. You can hit this M button right here to change it, because you can inflate, of course, multiple different things. Car, motorcycle, bicycle, and even for like basketballs and soccer balls and whatnot. And the great thing is they do give you the little attachments for it. These guys right here. So it does come with a ball inflator, as you can see right there. This little guy here is for bicycles, because the attachment on the hose is made for cars. This right here. You also get two hoses, a red one and a black one. They're both the same from what I can tell. But you get two. Right, there's a bicycle tire inflator, and then just another random regular inflator for, you know, blow up toys like pool toys, pool floaties. That works good for those. I've used that before in the past. It does come with its own charging cable for in-home as well. The only thing is it doesn't bring the little power brick for the wall socket. You'd have to get your own on that, but it does bring you a cable, USB-C. So that's nice. Right here, pull out the cables. Like I said, they're both exactly the same, just one's black and one's red. So you can decide on what you want to use when you're inflating your tires. Me personally, I'd probably use the red one just because it's easier to see, especially if you're inflating a tire at night. You know, it doesn't go missing. But yeah, real quick, we're gonna see how accurate this is. I do gotta fill up the Type R's here. Doing great, nothing needed there. But I do need to get some air into my daily. My beat up 2005 Toyota Matrix. I got all this bird crap on it. But I'm gonna go ahead and be filling up this tire because it is low a little bit. I do have my pressure gauge here that I normally used to use with my air compressor, and we're gonna go and compare the PSI on this reading versus the PSI on the reading on the new LASFIT ones. Now, one of the awesome features of this LASFIT tire inflator is the fact that you can set the PSI to whatever you need it to be. Like right now I've got it on 35 pounds, but just with a couple of button presses you can either hold it to go fast if you're pretty far away from your desired PSI, or you can click on it like I'm doing now, set it to whatever you want, put it to 40. Let me go down and hold this. You can see goes pretty fast, so you can get to whatever PSI you need pretty darn quickly. And the awesome thing about it is that once you set it to your PSI, once you plug it into the tire, turn it on, it'll go and fill up until it gets to that PSI number, and then will automatically shut off. It won't keep over and overfill your tire. So you can literally set it, put it on, and then step back, let it do its thing. If you're out on the road, you can watch for traffic, you know, because you obviously want to be safe out here. So yeah, and then just wait for it to finish. You do also have the option of turning it off whenever you want. So here, I'll do it real quick. I just quick press to turn on. If I want, quick press again, and it'll shut it right back off. You don't have to wait for it to finish inflating the tire. So you can turn it on and off whenever you want. Alright, so real quick, let's go ahead and connect the hose. This end is the one that's gonna go right in here to a little red socket circle. You can kind of look in there and see how it's gonna go. It can only really go in one way, but you just line it up, put it in there, and then you want to twist to the right until you feel it kind of click. Give it a little tug, make sure it's stuck on there nice and good, and you're good to go. Go ahead, let's take the other side, screw it in here. But before we do that, let's see, since my car is on the grass, I am gonna use the little case that it came with to set it on top. Remember guys, these work off of basically a fan, so it does suck air in to push out through the system and into the tire. So whenever you put this on the ground or wherever you're at, make sure it's away from heavy, light dust or sand that can get in it. Make sure it's not near some water. You don't want this sucking up water and then throwing water into your tire and then also potentially damaging the system. There's little vents throughout the bottom of it here too as well. So just be careful, mindful of that if you do get this, which I do highly recommend. But you can just set it on top right there. That's what I'm gonna do. Now go ahead, let's see where my PSI is on this guy. Alright, so it looks like just about 35 more or less there. Alright, so let's go ahead, plug this in, just put it on there, twist it. Kind of like if you were putting the valve stem cap on. There we go. See the numbers going through on here. Down to the system. I'm gonna hold it up real quick so you can see. So according to the LASFIT, I've got 33.5 PSI in there right now. That's really not far off. This one's obviously not digital or anything. So, and it did say about 34, 35. So right there, I would assume that this is a lot more accurate than that thing. So 33.5 PSI is in there now. Got it set at 40. Go ahead and put my system here. Let's turn it on. It's going pretty fast. It's already at 35, 35.5. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's really not that loud. I don't know how it's gonna come through on the camera, but it's pretty quiet for what it is, to be honest. Already at 38, 35, 38.5, 39. And let's see it shut off here once it gets to 40. Bam, just like that, right at 40 PSI. Turned right off. You saw me, my fingers are nowhere near the power button. The power button's all the way up here, and it just turned right off. That is awesome. Let's go ahead and check it. I'm gonna take this guy off. Try to take it off as quick as I can so I don't lose any air. Go ahead, put in my, gotta hold it back here, make sure no air escapes. Check that out. Looks like it's right at 40. Safe to say, LASFIT air pressure, little air compressor, my bad. It is highly accurate. So highly recommend this guy. They have it up they have it up on their website right now. I'll go ahead and leave the link down in the description to where you can get one of these. Also, don't forget, I'll put this in the description as well, but you can use my discount code. And then real quick, just to show you guys, The LED light is the bottom button down here, like I said earlier. Just press it once, light turns on. It's gonna act like a flashlight. I don't know if you can see it on the wheel there. It's kind of bright out here today. It's middle of the day, about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. But it's also, you press it again, it's got this cool little strobe feature, which I really like that, especially if you're gonna be out at night trying to do this on the road. Let's say you need to fill up your tire and you're on the side of the road. The strobe feature will be nice because you could set it here, have it facing oncoming traffic so they can see you better. I mean, of course, you should always turn on your hazard lights on your vehicle, but just to give you that extra peace of mind, you could do the strobe here on the LASFIT system, or just leave it on, you know, on the permanent on to help you see where your valve stem is and all that good stuff. You can even just set it here facing your wheel so you can get some light to see where you're doing. Like I said, I highly recommend this thing, especially now for the holidays. It would make a great Christmas gift for a friend, family member. You know, they're not very expensive. My discount code is going to help a lot. It would be a great thing to have. I think everybody should have one of these in their vehicles. So definitely a good gift to get. Nice, portable, not overbearing in size. You can store it almost anywhere in your car. You can even put it under the seat if you'd like, or back with the spare tire, anywhere you want. It really doesn't matter. It fits pretty much anywhere. At that awesome little carrying case. This thing is hard too, so you know it's not gonna get damaged in here. This is pretty well protected. I like the way that this was built. Very nice. So if you got a brother, a cousin, a dad, a grandfather, anybody that you know you think could benefit from this, definitely something great to think about now for the holidays. They've got a bunch in stock. Again, head over to their website. Link will be down in the description. Use my discount code, save yourself some money, and get a great gift for somebody. On a side note, Type R is here. It's doing great. Still running awesome. If you've been watching my videos, I've got the Swift lowering springs on there. The ride quality is great. I love it a lot. Love the drop. Nothing crazy. It's just enough. I like the ground clearance on it, you know, because it's not very stiff like coilovers. So I do have some, you know, movement there. So I need a little bit of gap so I'm not bottoming out on anything. So far I have not scraped on anything. It has not been too low, even though it looks very low. I've had, you know, great success. Then again, I've had a lowered car before. My last FK7 was lowered on coilovers, so I know how to drive a lowered car. That does help a lot too. But yep, that's doing great. Wheel spacers are on there, still tight, never loosened up. Those are doing great. Again, I got 15mm Bonos wheel spacers. If you guys didn't know, on here, if you didn't watch my last video, just gives it that nice push. Right, flush fitment right here in the front fenders. But yeah guys, it's running great. Got a couple things on the way for it, so you'll see some more FL5 content here hopefully soon. Got some performance parts coming in and some cosmetic things coming in, because you know me, I love my carbon fiber. So I got a little bit more carbon fiber on the way. Hint hint. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you're new, and until next time guys, take care and have a great day.